So, hey, my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is May the 6th. The time is now 11:30 a.m. Guys, it's going to be a beautiful Thursday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. Now, moving forward, today we're going to be talking about 10 tips on how to reinvent yourself, guys. I feel like it's 2021. It's time for us to start moving differently and reinvent ourselves. We don't have to be the same person that we was last year or the year before that or even yesterday. But anyways, the first easy tip on how to reinvent yourself, guys, is to make a bucket list. You have to make a list of the things that you want to do. What is it that you want to do that you've been putting off? What is it that you've been afraid to try? What is it that you want to do that you're afraid of what other people have to say about it? What is it that you want to do? Where do you want to go? What is your goal? What is going to give your life more meaning and value? That's number one. Easy tip number two on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to try something new. Let me tell you guys something. I've always been the type of person who loves to take pictures and who loves just, sceneries and flowers and trees and people and, just different backgrounds. I've always been fascinated with that type of stuff, that part of life. I appreciate it. So I decided to save up to buy myself my Canon camera, and I've been utilizing it ever since then. So I'm trying something new. I'm saying, okay, I'm just going to take my chances and see where it goes. So what is something new that you want to try, that you never tried, that you can finally try? Stop stagnating yourself. If it's something new that you want to try, just do it. Now, the third easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to explore a career change. Sometimes we just need a change of environment. If you've been working in an office as a secretary, or if you've been a teacher for the last 15 years, or if you've been a cop for the last 10 years, maybe it's time for you to look into another career opportunity. It could be something that you're passionate about. It could be something that you just kind of like to do and you just want to try it. And this goes back to number two on try something new. It's okay for you to give something else a shot. There's nothing wrong with that. So yes, I say explore a new career opportunity because you might find something else that you love to do way more than other things you've been doing. Now, the fourth easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to recognize resistance. So when you see that you're resisting to try something new, I think that it's really important for you to recognize that so you can break yourself out of that bad habit. If you want to try something and your mind is saying, oh, well, should I? Don't second guess it. Just go along with the flow of things and see how things turn out. I done walked the Brooklyn Bridge. I done been on 34th Street. I done been on, in New Rochelle. Like, I've been in different parts of the Bronx just taking pictures. And normally I would not do that. So I'm just telling you guys that sometimes you just have to go out there and just give it a try. And just at the end of the day, you feel like so much more relieved because you got up, you got out the house, and you did something about it. Now, the fifth easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to see yourself outside of yourself. This is something that I cannot stress enough. When I say to see yourself outside of yourself, I want you to look at it from a different point of view. Like, look at your life for the last 5 or 10 years. What have you accomplished? What have you not accomplished? Like, are you around the same type of people doing the same things? Because if that's the case, then it's time for a change. Are you the smartest person that you know right now? Because if that's the case, it's time for a change. So look at yourself from a different point of view, and that will open your eyes like, wow, if I try this, then maybe 3 months or 6 months from now, I could be here. Or if I try that, maybe a year to 5 years, I could be done accomplished so many more goals. Like, I'm telling you, when you see yourself outside of yourself, it just broadens your horizon and it makes you want to try more things. Excuse me. Now, the sixth easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to practice every day no matter what. Practice, practice, practice. That makes perfect. when you first go to reinvent yourself, you're going to have a lot of resistance. Like, you're going to want to talk yourself out of things. You're going to listen to other people talk you out of things. So what you have to do is you have to continuously practice every day. You got to get up and say, okay, no matter what, I'm going to exercise. You got to get up and say, no matter what, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to get some fresh air. And I'm just going to walk somewhere different, somewhere new, and just see where my legs take me and where the wind blows. Practice every day. You know, I'm a painter. Sometimes I have moments where I feel like, do I want to paint today? And I say, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Just because it's a thought that came to my mind. If the thought came to your mind, then 9 out of 10, you should go along with it. Now, the seventh easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to set realistic goals. I feel like one of the things that we tend to do as humans is we set goals that's way beyond, I don't want to say way beyond reachable, but I feel like these goals are like, you know, you want this goal to happen within a year, but the realisticness about it is that it might take 5 years or 7 years of constantly practicing, failing, to, you know, falling down to get back up. Like, sometimes that's what it, you got to set goals that are reachable. You got to set goals that are not putting too much strain on you if you don't accomplish it in that time span. So I don't want you guys to put too much on yourself, but just enough. Now, the 8 easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to surround yourself with people who motivate you, surround yourself with people who love you, surround yourself with people who can teach you something, surround yourself with people who are doing something that you admire, because that's going to give you that extra push to keep going and say, you know what, this is who I was last year, but this is who I'm going to be this year. No matter what, I'm going to continue to just reach for that better me. Surround yourself with people who help you become a better version of yourself than you've ever been. The ninth easy tip on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is you have to take a risk. You have to not be afraid to take risk. You know, yes, sometimes in reinventing yourself is going to be uncomfortable. Sometimes you're not going to understand the outcome of everything. But that's the beauty in it, because if you know the outcome, then it's not really, you know, it's no mystery. By taking a risk, you're like, okay, well, if I tried this and I failed or I fell down, okay, cool. I'm gonna dust myself off. I'm gonna try again. And then I'm going to try it a different way. And then you keep trying until it works. But don't be afraid to take a risk and step outside of that comfort zone, because that is the key to reinventing yourself. Easy tip number 10 on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, is to spend time by yourself. And I feel like this one is golden. I feel like it's so important for you to spend time alone. Sometimes you just need that time to clear your mind. You need that time to meditate. You need that time to relax and de-stress and detox. So yes, I encourage you to spend time by yourself, because spending time by yourself is going to help you to think about the things that you want, not the things that you want other people to be impressed by what you're doing, or not the other things that other people want for you, but think about what you want. What's going to give your life more meaning and value? What's going to make you happy? What's going to make you feel free? What is it that you love to do that you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life and actually making a living off of it? So yes, I encourage you guys to spend time alone every once in a while, because sometimes we just need that peace of mind. So I hope that those 10 tips on how to reinvent yourself in 2021, guys, helps you to open your eyes on the fact that it's possible. But all those tips that I gave you, you have to utilize those tips. That's the only way it's going to work. And the most important thing is to step outside of that comfort zone. A lot of times we get so comfortable just sitting in the crib, watching Netflix, watching cable, playing video games on the phone, social media all the time. But you know what? Sometimes you have to just pause all of that and say, hey, if I do this for the next 5 years, where's my life heading? If I do this for the next 10 years, what am I going to accomplish? You have to be willing to go out there, try new things, give it a chance. And even if it doesn't work at that point in time, it doesn't mean that the idea is bad. It just means that you need to switch around certain things, give it another shot, and see where it leads. But I hope that this helped you guys. If you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos like this. Until next time, guys, peace.